Hey everyone, and welcome to the Kurohitsuki YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be playing the Magic the Gathering Fallout Precon Commander decks. I just wanted to give a quick thank you to Wizards of the Coast for allowing us to preview these decks early, and an even bigger shout out to UltraPro for allowing us to use their products just a little bit ahead of time in order for us to show you all just how freaking cool they look. If you're looking for even more Commander content, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe to catch the weekly uploads.
War never changes. In the year 2077, we found out what happens when greed, selfishness, and corruption come to a boiling point. The day the bombs dropped, the world was changed forever. Humanity had become endangered, just like how humans endangered so many other species before it. The world experienced Armageddon, and much like the rest of humankind through its time, began anew. Factions, corporations, kingdoms, settlements, and other gatherings of humanity coalesced and began to flourish once again. Now we find ourselves outside of Vault 93 in the former Chicago, Illinois. A time rift has opened, and 4 commanders have spilled out along with an army of followers, mutants, robots, and other souls compelled to do combat. These 4 leaders, champions of their times, have risen out of the wasteland and begun to carve their legacy. The factions are at a boiling point. This time rift has shuffled our reality. You would think I would be afraid, but my time playing Commander taught me one thing. It's that war never changes.
Vault Dweller, please identify the object being thrown to you now.
This seems to be a Fallout collector's booster for Magic the Gathering. Nuke launcher. Equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has Intimidate. When an equipped creature attacks until the end of defending player's next turn, that player gets 2 RAD counters whenever they cast a spell.
Vault Dweller, please describe your preferred tactics in Commander now.
I prefer to use auras and enchantments and make my creatures more powerful and swarm my opponents.
You have been assigned Dogmeat, Ever Loyal. Vault Dweller, please identify the object being thrown to you now.
Oh snap, it's a Fallout Collector booster. Let's go! Cool Fallout art reprint of Crucible of Worlds. 3 mana artifact. You may play lands from your graveyard. Super cool.
Vault Dweller, please describe your preferred tactics in Elder Dragon Highlander.
Well, I gotta say, I love Magic, and I love playing with like the extra resources that are unique to my deck. So whether it's like energy counters or plus and counters that like only my creatures can use, I just love using those just extra bit of resources just better than everyone else.
Vault Dweller, you have been assigned Dr. Madison Lee. Vault Dweller, please identify the object being thrown to you now.
Oh, it's a collector's booster from Fallout. We got Legate Lanius here. That's Caesar's right-hand man. And that is 2 black and a red. Little Rakdos, love, I'm about it. For a 2/2 human soldier with the ability Decimate. So when Legate Lanius enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices 1/10 of the creatures they control, rounded up. So that's fun for those math nerds and history nerds. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a creature, put a 1/1 counter on Legate Lanius.
Vault Dweller, please describe your preferred tactics in Commander now.
I love a deck where the creatures are expendable, where you mass armies to go against your foes.
Vault Dweller, you have been assigned Caesar, Legion's Emperor. Vault Dweller, Please identify the objects being thrown to you now.
It's a Fallout Collector Booster Pack. Marcus Mutant Mayor. This is a 5 mana for 3 green and a blue for a 4/4 Vigilance Trample. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if that creature has a +1/+1 counter on it. If it doesn't, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it's both a payoff and it's like a payoff and an enabler, which is pretty cool.
Vault Dweller, please describe your preferred tactics in Elder Dragon Highland.
I really like playing mid-range strategies. I like milling cards. I like destroying stuff. I like putting counters on stuff. I like manipulating cards in my graveyard, maybe manipulating cards in opponents' graveyards, maybe using their graveyards against them. I really like putting things either into my graveyard or getting extra value that you might not draw cards out of your deck, but maybe use your value for in other places, like in your exile or graveyard. So those strategies are really to gain an extra advantage is the kind of things I like to do, even if it comes at a price. Black and green are my favorite colors, so I really like to really dive in to the card value in Commander decks. I really like gaining value.
Vault Dweller, you have been assigned the Wise Mothman.
Okie dokie, if everybody has a playable hand, I will start us out.
Okay, well, we don't have one more hand, so...
I'm going to play this Junktown. It's a new card. Makes colorless mana. I can also pay 1 red and 4 colorless and sacrifice it to make 3 junk tokens. And then I shall pass.
Alrighty. Draw here, and then play a Temple of Triumph tapped. So that enters tapped, and then I get to scry 1, and that adds red or white. Do I want to keep that? Do I want to keep that? Yeah, we'll keep that there. And pass.
Alright, drop turn. I'm gonna play a Temple of Deceit.
Oh, this is a really cool looking art of Temple of Deceit. ETB's tapped. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1, adds blue and black mana.
Tapped. That allows me to scry 1 and pass for blue and black. I will keep that on top. Pass turn.
Alright, I will keep draw. I'm going to play a Spire of Industry. I can tap for a colorless or tap, pay 1 life, and add 1 mana of any color. As long as I control an artifact, I'll pass.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play this Mossfire Valley, pay 1 colorless and tap it to make Gruul, and then I am gonna tap this Junktown, tap my Mossfire Valley, and I'm gonna play this Fertile Ground. An enchantment aura, enchant land, and whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. And I'm gonna attach that to my Junktown, and I will pass.
Sweet. Draw. We're gonna play a Plains, and then we're gonna tap the Plains and the Temple of Triumph for an Arcane Signet, which lets us tap for any 1 color in my commander's identity. And pass.
Ramp in white?
Ramping in white.
Somebody slow him down.
We know who the threat is now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll drop a turn. I'll play a Temple of Mystery. I'll also let me scry 1. I'll scry that to the top and pass my turn.
Alright, something's at the top of their deck, so we gotta mill it if we can. I will play a Command Tower. Nice foil from the Collector Booster. I'll tap 2 for a Talisman of Progress. And I will pass the turn.
Okie dokie, I will untap, draw for turn. Ooh, I'm gonna play this Surge Foil Exotic Orchard.
Let's just add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce.
And then let us tap this Fertile Ground for a colorless, and we'll also make a green. I'm gonna play this other new card, Gunner Conscript. It is a human mercenary, has trample, it's a 2/2. It gets +1/+1 for each aura and equipment attached to it. When it dies, if it was enchanted, I create a junk token. And when it dies, if it was equipped, I create another junk token.
Alright.
And then I'll pass my turn.
Junk it up.
Gonna
Sweet.
get that junk.
Junk time. Draw. Ooh, okay. We're missing a land drop,
It's
so
junk, but it's not absent.
so much.
Exactly.
It's the new age of magic.
We'll tap 3 for Elder Arthur Maxon. That is a 4/2 human knight. Creature tokens you control have training, and then it has blind betrayal. Sacrifice another creature. It gains indestructible until end of turn. And I'll pass.
Pretty good.
Tough.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I am going to go ahead and play an island. And I will play Infesting Rad Roach. This is a 2 and a black for a 2/2 insect mutant with flying, and it can't block. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, they get that many rad counters. Whenever an opponent mills a non-land card, if Infesting Rad Roach is in your graveyard, you may return it to your hand. Best turn.
That's pretty cool.
Really cool.
That's radical, huh?
That's it's the only
Very
time,
nice.
It's the only time I'm making that joke. Right.
Only time.
No, it's not.
Never again.
Alright, I will play an island, and I'm going to... You know what? I think I'm going to cast my commander. So I will pay 1 life for a red, and I will cast Dr. Madison Lee. 3 mana, 2/3 human scientist. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, I may get an energy counter. I can tap her, pay 1 energy, target creature gets +1/0 and trample and haste until end of turn. I can tap her and pay 3 energy to draw a card, or I can tap her and pay 5 energy to return target artifact card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That is real good. Once I start getting energy. I will pass the turn after that.
Okay, Doug. I will untap. I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play this forest as my land for the turn. And then I'm gonna tap 1 of those. And what else do we want to tap? We'll tap this exotic orchard for whatever. I'm gonna play another new card. Animal Friend is an enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Enchanting creature has, whenever this creature attacks, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Put a +1/+1 counter on that creature token. Put a +1/+1. Oh yeah. For each aura and equipment attached to this creature other than animal friends.
So it makes like your own little Minskin boo.
Basically.
Okay.
And we'll attach that to the Gunner conscript. And then everybody has creatures. I don't like this. There's my squirrel token. He's so mean and looking. Yeah.
Oh.
He's evil looking.
That's a squirrel?
Yeah.
It's a mutant squirrel.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's not a very nice looking squirrel. Everybody has a 4/2. How big's that red?
It's a 2/2 flyer.
2/2 flyer.
I got a 2/3.
A 2/3. I don't like this. Okay, I guess. You know what, Hero? I'm gonna come at you with my Gunner conscript. It is a 3/3 right now.
3/3. Well, I'm not gonna block with my commander, so I'll take 3.
That's what I was assuming. And then I shall pass my turn.
Nice. Very nice. First blood. First blood. Okay. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. Let's see. I think we're just gonna come swinging back. We're gonna do a little crackback on you, Amara. Spread the love.
I agree.
Yeah. Shoot a 4/2 at you.
I shall block with my squirrel.
Yeah, that checks out.
I didn't want to look at that squirrel anymore.
Yeah, he's very,
7 cards in hand, and I'm gonna pass.
He's not appealing.
Says someone that missed a land drop.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing going on here.
Nothing going on here.
Alright, that's an upkeep draw card. Let's go ahead and get the rad flowing, shall we?
Ooh.
I will play a forest, and then I'll tap 4 mana for the Wise Mothman. This is a 4 mana Sultai 3/3 insect mutant with flying. Whenever the Wise Mothman enters the battlefield or attacks, each player gets a rad counter. So everybody gets a rad counter. You're all rad.
You get a rad counter.
You get a rad counter. You get a rad counter. You're all rad to me. Alright, whenever 1 or more non-land cards are milled, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of non-land cards milled this way. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go to combat. And I am going to... You know what? You tried to damage Amara and you couldn't get there. Let's just try to damage Amara as well. I'll attack you with the Infesting Rad Roach.
Okay, I'll take it. That 2?
That is 2. And you also get 2 rad counters.
Oh, sweet!
Since Infesting Rad Roach dealt combat damage.
Excellent.
And what is it that rad counters do?
Rad counter says at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, if you have any rad counters, mill that many cards. For each non-land card milled this way, you lose a life and a rad counter.
Okay. So
Alright.
rad counters like go down over time.
Yes.
Boy, howdy, dude. Does your deck just stack them up?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So I will begin my turn. Untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play.
Beginning of your pre-combat main phase.
Oh.
Rad counter.
Oh, yes, this is right. At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, if I have any rad counters, I mill that many cards. So I will mill one as a land. For each non-land card milled, so I lose a life and I lose a rad counter. So because I didn't lose a non-land card, I keep my rad counter.
You do keep your rad counter and nothing I control triggers.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Cool.
You and your rad counters are like this. Just
Yeah,
so
I'm
tight.
just
You're like so tight. You're
Yes,
together.
I love it. We stay together forever. I'm going to play this 4 mountain, and I am going to play. I'm going to play the Panharmonicon.
4-mana artifact with, if an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is a search foil one. Yeah. So Panharmonicon. I will gain 1 energy counter in my energy reserve because I cast an artifact spell. And then after that, I will end the turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw for turn. Oh, and then I got a mill, huh? I don't like
You
this.
do mill 3.
Thrice.
Canopy Vista, a Path to Exile, and a Temple of Abandon.
So since you milled 1 non-land card, you lose a rad counter, you lose a life, and the Wise Mothman triggers.
Oh no.
I put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of non-land cards milled this way. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on my Infesting Radroach.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know how I feel about this.
This is rad. I like how this is going.
I'm gonna play a Plains as my land for the turn. Let us tap this forest. I'm going to play Abundant Growth. It's an enchantment aura, enchant land. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to draw a card, and then enchanted land has add 1 mana of any color. I'm going to put that on. We'll just put it on the plains. Why not? And then we will draw a card. And I don't like this.
I do.
I'm sure you do. It's not too bad for you. I'm going to tap 1, 2, and then I'm going to play Idolize. It's another new enchantment. It's an aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks alone, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of non-land permanents I control. So we will attach this to my Gunner Conscript.
Nice, that's a little Gunner Voltron.
Dun 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 dun. Okay, so now I am going to go to combat. I'm going to swing my Gunner Conscript over at you, James. It is currently...
Very large?
Yes, it is very large. It's a 4/4. It's getting... okay, so it's getting +1/+1 from the Gunner Conscript, and then it's also getting 1, 2, 3, 4 from my other enchantment, so it is an 8/8 with Trample.
I'm totally not scouring my hand for a removal spell right now that I don't have.
Most definitely not.
I will choose to take 8.
And when this creature attacks, I'm going to create another one of those nasty-looking squirrels.
Gross.
And then I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on it because I have an extra enchantment on me. So
Gross.
I'm not going to attack you next turn because you did 8 damage to me. I'm attacking you next turn because you put that squirrel.
I know. It's
It deserves to be
I understand.
put out of its gross misery.
And then I shall pass over to you.
All right. Draw. Oh, there we go. That'll help out. We're going to tap 2. I'm going to play a Talisman of Conviction, which lets me tap for red or white. We're a little bit behind, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Oh, now I can't attack that squirrel.
I know, that squirrel's too big now.
Freaky deaky. I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Did you mill a card for your...
I did not mill a card. Shall we just do that then?
Yes.
It is Desdemona. I will lose my counter, lose my life.
I will put a +1/+1 counter on Infesting Rad Roach.
Perfect. I think that evens everything out here, and we're good to go.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Rad.
1.
I milled Atomize. Destroy target non-land permanent, proliferate. Well, I wish I would have drawn that. But what do what?
You lose a life.
I lose a life. I take away my rad counter. I trigger the Wise Mothman. I'll put a counter on the Wise Mothman.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want your creature to attack me anymore. So I think I want to. I think I want to do something about that.
I mean, I could send it somewhere else.
Well, I can't do anything to your creature. I can just incentivize you not to attack.
Oh, okay. That works.
I am going to play Arcane Signet. Allows me to add a mana of any color that's in my color identity. I'll play a Swamp for turn. And I'll also tap 4 mana for a new card from the Collector Booster, Struggle for Project Purity.
3 and a blue, enchantment. As Struggle for Project Purity enters the battlefield, choose Brotherhood or Enclave. Brotherhood is at the beginning of your upkeep. Each opponent draws a card. You may draw a card for each card drawn this way. And then Enclave, whenever a player attacks you with 1 or more creatures, that player gets twice that many rad counters.
And you know what I'm going to choose. I'm choosing Enclave.
I'm gonna choose the radical option.
Alright.
Valuable, yeah.
Alright, now I'm going to go to combat, and you have no flyers, right?
I have no flyers.
Attack both of you.
Okay.
Whoa.
How much am I getting here for?
This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god.
You attack me for 8, I attack
That's
you back
true.
for 8.
I guess that works.
That's 4 commander
When this
damage.
attacks, the
Commander
Wise
damage.
Mothman triggers to give everyone a rad counter.
More red counters.
Alright.
And that's commander damage. How do...
That is 4 commander damage from the Wise Mothman. Also, Infesting Rad Roach triggers, and it gives you 4 rad counters.
Oh man, 4 more?
Yes.
That's so many red counters.
So much value.
It is.
That's a lot of rat counters.
I'm going to pass.
You're in, so it's so wild because like your board could just look radically more powerful by the time it gets to your turn, just because of all of these.
Yeah.
powers.
See what you did there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will begin my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw, and then beginning of main phase, I will mill 2. We got T45 power armor and Talisman of Creativity, both milled into the graveyard.
That's 2 non-land permanents.
2 non-land permanents.
Trigger the Wise Mothman.
Twice.
I will put a counter on the Wise Mothman, and I'll put a counter on Infesting Rad Roach.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's really scary.
Yeah, this is getting a little out of hand.
Passive value.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Treasure Vault. Artifact land, I can tap it for colorless, or XX, tap, sacrifice it, make X treasure tokens. I will tap these 2 for Assaultron Dominator. 2 mana, 2/2, artifact creature robot. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 2 energy counters, and whenever an artifact creature I control attacks, I may pay energy. If I do, put my choice of +1/+1 counter, first strike, or trample counter on that creature. I will gain an energy for casting an artifact, and then when it enters, I'll get 2, but Panharmonicon will make me get 4. So I will have a total of 6 energy counters right now.
Oh, who's putting counters on things now?
Yeah, and I'm putting it on myself.
Too bad it doesn't give you more red counters.
If only it did that. That's really what I want.
Is Panharmonicon just your ETBs?
Just my ETBs. Because of the ability of an ETB, sorry.
I'm glad it says
If an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes the trigger ability of a permanent I control to counter, to trigger that ability an additional time.
Copy that.
I will tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. I'll gain another energy counter. And then I will tap 3 for Intelligence Bobblehead. 3 mana artifact that says tap, add 1 mana of any color, and also 5 and tap, draw X cards where X is the number of bobbleheads I control. I wonder if that's some sort of reference to something. I will go to combat. I will choose not to attack. And I will pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap.
Oh, I'm helping you. I just realized.
Don't worry about it.
Your commander brings things back.
Oh, I'm gonna mill 7 cards.
7 cards.
7 cards.
Only 7.
Yes, just 7.
That's one non-land permanent.
Fate.
2.
Sticky Fingers.
3.
Roadside Reliquary. A Forest. A Plains. A Terramorphic Expand.
That's not a lot of non-land cards.
And a Swiftfoot Boots.
So is that a total of 3 non-land cards?
4.
4 non-land cards. Okay, so you lose 4 life. You remove 4 rad counters.
Well, no, you get 3. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is 3.
Yeah, just 3.
So remove 3 rad counters. You lose 3 life. And oop, I've been playing the wise Mothman a little bit wrong. This says 1 or more rad counters. So I'm actually not going to put any rad counters on here for the next couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah, so just 1 trigger.
It's just 1 trigger.
Right, which you did last.
Which I did last time, so I'm just not going to do it this time.
Okay, I will lose a counter, lose a life.
It does say 1 or more, right?
Then I will
It does say
1 or more.
That does
Not
make a
for
little
each.
bit of sense.
It makes a little bit
Yeah.
of sense. Yeah.
Because if you did just 7 and
So
plus
one of my
7
creatures wasn't supposed to have a certain power, so you can like add a life.
Woo!
That was just from last turn. Because you
Last
milled
turn,
me
right.
for 2,
Yeah.
and you added 2.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
1 less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this Evolving Wild as my land for the turn. I'm gonna tap this Fertile Ground. I'm gonna make 1 colorless. I don't need the colorless, but I will make a red. I will tap this Forest for a green. And then we'll use that colorless to tap this Moss Valley. Actually, no, we need a Plains. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to bring out our bestest boy, Dogmeat, ever loyal. He's a 3/3 dog, and when he enters the battlefield, I'm going to mill some more cards. I'm going to mill 5 cards, and then I'm going to return an aura or equipment card from my graveyard to my hand, and whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, I'm going to create a junk token. So let's mill some more cards. Command Tower, a All That Glitters, a Mountain, a Explorer Scope, and a Pip-Boy 3000.
How many non-land cards was that?
1, 2, 3. 3 more.
Okay, so I think I read the Wise Mothman wrong again. Whenever 1 or more non-land cards are milled, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures, where X is the number of non-land cards milled this way.
Okay.
So I did do it right. I just can't stack more than 1 counter on a creature.
Yeah.
So since you milled how many non-lands?
3.
3. So I get to put 3. I get to put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 3 creatures.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll put a counter on
Mothman and
this and this.
Yeah. That's
I am going to take back
you gotta be very like aware with the Wise Mothman when you're playing, right? Like you gotta be aware of not only the rad triggers, but just
If people mill
milling.
cards
Yeah,
in
yeah.
general.
Just in general.
Does Dogmeat mill on attack or just on ETB?
Just on ETB.
Okay, but that's still 5.
Yeah.
Naya doesn't normally
Yeah.
mill 5. You know?
I'm going to take back all the glitters and put that back in my hand.
Yeah. I
Oh,
figured-
that's a card.
I figured there was
That's a
checks
good
out.
one.
Yeah.
Can anybody make... You can make planes. Aha.
There's a command tower over there.
Oh, yeah, I can make anything. Look at this. Exotic
Actually, the
Warrior.
command tower makes just Jessica.
Correct.
That's points.
Which is nice, yeah.
And, oh, no.
Oh no.
This is no good.
That's
You're
no good.
one short.
I am 1 short because of the stupid Mossfire Valley.
Signets.
Signance. I
That's
don't
so
like
sad.
what's going on over here.
I do.
I know you do.
This
It's not
is
even
fine.
doing much, but it's fun.
I think I will come at you again.
Okay.
With my gunner.
I'm happy.
And how much
He
attack
is
is that? Still 8?
currently, 8, 9 because of the
9. Trigger struggle for Project Purity.
Oh, actually 10 because of my squirrel.
Whenever a player attacks you with 1 or more creatures, that player gets twice that many rad counters.
Okay, you get 2. That's fine.
Woo! I'm already at
Fine.
6 at this point.
What's 2 more?
What's 2 more?
Yeah, fast and loose.
Yep, I'll just keep drinking those Nuka-Colas.
I'll only take 10.
And then I will create another squirrel.
I might have a problem.
Squirrel!
What could that possibly be?
No idea.
Yeah, that's strange.
Do I have another squirrel in here? Oh, only one squirrel? Wow.
We're here trying to get value.
Oh, there's another
Dying
squirrel.
to
Ah,
die.
There you go.
There we go. Then this squirrel will get a +1/+1 counter. And then I will pass my turn.
Very good. Alright, I do have rad counters, so I gotta be cognizant of that. Okay. So we'll do the rad thing. I don't
It's okay, if you'll
necessarily-
forget, I'll remind you.
That is a Talisman of Hierarchy, so I will lose a life, lose a rad, and you get
Trigger the Wise Mothman. I'll put a counter on the Wise Mothman.
to the grave, to the grave.
I am gonna crack this Evolving Wilds.
Very well.
Same time. Yeah, pro play.
I'm gonna tap 4. And I'm gonna play Vault 11. Voter's Dilemma. When that enters the battlefield, I create a 1/1 human soldier for each opponent I have. So, 3. 3 soldiers. Now, this is how this deck's supposed to work. It's supposed to just build up a bunch of soldiers here. Put y'all over here, and say I have 3 of them. Okay. I guess I could attack with Maxim, but it's not really great attacks right now. I'll just hang back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand.
Alright, go to my turn. I'll tap upkeep, draw. I mill a card with the radiation. Ow. It is a watchful red stack, so I remove this, lose a life. Trigger the Wise Mothman, put a counter on the Wise Mothman. I'm going to tap double black and 3
Oh no.
to cast new card. Also, really cool art, Nuclear Fallout. Double black and X for a sorcery. Each creature gets twice -X -X until end of turn. X is 3. X is 2. I'm going to pay X is 2 on this one because I forgot about that. Alright. Gets twice -X -X till end of turn. Each player gets X rad counters.
So we each get 2 rad.
So everyone gets 2 rad counters, and each creature gets -4/-4.
I hate it.
Don't care for this.
Alright, I'm going to tap my commander in response and pay 5.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to return this artifact from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 2 energy, which will turn into 4 because of Panharmonic on.
Nice.
My commander goes to the command zone, and Assault Dominator goes to the graveyard.
So I will also get 2 rad counters from that.
My squirrels.
Oh, I missed you. Okay. I am also going to play Mariposa Military Base, and I'll have it enter the battlefield tapped. If I do have it enter the battlefield tapped, I get 2 rad counters. So I'm going to get 2 more rad counters here. I can pay 5 and tap it to draw a card, and it costs 1 less to activate for each rad counter I have.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
I am going to go to combat, and I have the only creatures in the battlefield currently.
Yep.
True dat.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna spread the love a little bit. Even actually, you know what? I have to attack you again. You hit me for 10.
You can attack me with one of them. I feel.
for 10.
I understand.
This is an 8/8, but it lost -4/-4, so it's a 4 power. I'm going to attack you for 4, and I will attack you, Yogg, for 2. Trigger the Wise Mothman to give everyone a rad counter.
Another rad counter. And I get extra rad counters.
And then you get 4 more rad counters.
So is that 2? So I get a total of 5.
Okay. Lots to keep up with.
This
here.
is so much value.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many rad counters.
You're so rad to me.
Every time you make that joke, I'm just gonna look at the camera like Jim Halper from The Office.
And then I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
You know what to do.
Oh, I know what to do.
This is becoming existential dread.
So, in response actually to the trigger,
Is it actually a trigger? It is a trigger.
yeah.
Right? Okay.
I'm going to tap this Arcane Signet to dispatch the Great Mothman. So I'm going to tap target creature. However, I have Metalcraft because I have 3 more artifacts. I will exile target creature.
Not my Mothman.
Yeah.
Go straight to the command zone.
All right. And then I will rad counters for 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a Thought Vessel, Nick Valentine, Private Eye, and Razortide Ridge. Oh, 1, 2.
And you lose 2 rad counters.
Okay, all right.
With that Mothman not growing no more.
Correct.
Ain't going no more.
I think I'm just going to recast my commander, so I will play 1, 2, 3, and 2 to recast Dr. Madison Lee. And I sadly don't have enough mana to cast another artifact, nor to equip my commander. So I will simply pass the turn.
Okay, dokie. I'll untap. I'm gonna mill some cards.
Oh, yeah.
How many, Amara?
Just 12.
Just
Wow.
1, 2,
I found my win con.
3, 4. Oh no. 5.
Oh my.
6. Okay, good.
At least you lose the rad counters.
At least you lose that.
8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay,
Is that
so
10?
yeah.
Is that 10 online permanents?
3. That's not great.
We're seeing so much of Amara's deck. It's
Yeah.
just that we don't have to read it.
Yeah, let's look at all these cards. Yeah, so I'm gonna lose 10 life? Is
Yeah.
that it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I go down to 15. But I will remove some of these counters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the 2.
10 of
Oh, 2.
Look how healthy I am now.
Yeah, you're so deradiated.
Why am I even attacking anymore?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you could just let us die.
By
Can't we?
attrition.
It's like a much funner version of Atraxa, where it's just like these counters are still just taking away from my life total or milling me, but I get to play the game a lot longer than Poison.
Yes. And also you get better as you mill non permanents. You
Right.
get better.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna,
like it.
That's
It's a
only
nice
2
way
for
to do
next
it.
turn, Amara. How's that?
That is true. I'm gonna play this mountain.
It's a double-edged sword there.
Yeah. This is rough. I'm gonna tap my
Wait,
junk
was that a
town.
dog joke?
Yes.
It's
Very roof out
rough.
here. I'm gonna tap my Mossfire Valley with that extra
Like, don't apologize
colorless.
for dad jokes.
No
that's
dog jokes.
3,
Or rat jokes.
Who has that James dog card? Or James dad?
5.
What deck was that in?
I don't.
Is that mine?
I think it was
might be
Pharaoh's.
mine.
I'm gonna play a Super Mutant Scavenger. He has Trample, he's a 5/5 Mutant Warrior, and when he enters the battlefield or dies, I can return up to 1 target aura or equipment card from my graveyard to my hand. Luckily, I have so many choices.
Fine selection.
Look at all of these wonderful cards I can choose from.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think we are going to take this. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take this pre-war formal wear. This is an equipment. It is pretty cool.
See it when it gets cast.
Yes. And then I should cast it, since
Oh.
I grabbed a plains last time with
Ah.
my
Nice.
Evolving Wilds. All these different lands are ridiculous.
Lands with enchantments on them, so you have to
Yeah.
put them separately.
Yeah, so it makes it all a mess. I'm like, okay, let me try to keep this all together. Okay, I'm going to play my pre-war formal wear, which is a new equipment. When it enters the battlefield, I can return target creature card with mana value of 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield and attach pre-war formal wear to it. And it gets +2/+2 and has vigilance. I am actually... I kind of just want to play him because he's pretty cool.
Sorry, you built how many cards over the course of the game for Amara?
So many!
So many. Huh.
Ah.
Huh.
I'm going to play Mr. Gutsy.
Sometimes death brings new life.
He is a robot soldier. He's 1/1. Whenever I cast an aura or equipment spell, I put a +1/+1 counter on Mr. Gutsy. And when Mr. Gutsy dies, I create X junk tokens, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on it. And he is going to be all fancy with his pre-war formal wear. He's the fanciest robot.
Gentleman.
Distinguished bot.
Oh, look how fancy he is. I shall pass my turn.
It's like a bot that doesn't want you to know it's a bot.
He's
Right.
like, don't pay me
It's
no
like
mind.
beep boo. You're like, that sounds like a bot.
So, we do have a fun little voting dilemma here.
Oh, we're
Okay,
voting?
We're voting. So, it looks like there's about one creature per battlefield here, except for Amara. Each player secretly votes for one creature. Then those votes are revealed. If no creature got votes, each player draws a card. Otherwise, destroy each creature with the most votes, or tied for the most votes. So basically, at this point, we get to
You also have another trigger on the stack of your saga.
Yes,
Your rad counter mills.
my rad counter mill. So this will.
They both happen at the start of the game.
Yeah, they start at the.
But active player, non-active player. So
Yeah. Yeah, so this will happen, and then.
Yours resolves first.
Well, it's
Non-active
his
player.
rad counters. So he
So-
gets to stack the trigger however he
You're right.
wants. How would you like to stack
I
the
will
trigger?
do this
Go
before
already.
the rad counters.
Okay, you'd like that to resolve before the rad counters.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So we secretly choose a creature,
Mm-hmm.
and if no creatures get votes, each player draws a card,
Yes,
and destroy each creature with the most votes or tie for the most votes.
correct.
Got it. I have my vote.
I have my vote as well. I'm just gonna point on command.
Yep.
I'll count down from 3. Everybody ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like the rad roach is gonna bite the dust.
Super mutant
Bye,
never hurt
Red
nobody.
Roach.
Goodbye, Red Roach. Never hurt nobody, really? You sure about that?
I definitely died to a
You
snake
did
yesterday.
good,
Yeah.
You did good.
Did real good.
So now we get to mill 7 cards. Ruthless rats. Nomad outpost. Let's separate these.
Yeah.
That is a Diamond City. Survival med kit. Path ancestry. Mountain. And Vault 75 middle school. So I lose 4.
At least this lets us look at our decks.
Yeah,
Your deck
right?
is letting us
Right?
see our decks.
You're welcome.
Did a little tour of our
Yeah,
deck.
you're welcome, fans at home. If you want to see any of these cards,
Just how your opponent's out.
Yeah, just pause every single time we mill a card that's new.
So I'll lose 4 life as well.
I have a trigger after that happens.
Uh-oh.
You've fallen into my trap.
no!
Oh, no.
Roach.
Infesting Red Roach, whenever opponent mills a non-land card, if this is in my graveyard, I can return it to my hand. Thank you.
I see what you did there.
We walked right into the dastardly trap.
Dastardly. So
I was like,
dastardly.
are you sure you want that one on the stack first?
Mhm.
Okay.
Played us like a fiddle.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Give you another chance.
It's true. It's true. I'm gonna tap 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Charisma Bobblehead. It's a little mono rock here. Add 1 mana of any color. Tap 4 to create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens where X is the number of bobbleheads I control. Activate only as a sorcery. It's not gonna do a whole lot for me right now. So we're just gonna tap for white and black and play McCready. Lamplight Mayor. So this is a kid mayor from Fallout 3. Pretty sure Fallout 3. And it says, whenever a creature you control with a power of 2 or less attacks, it gains Skulk until end of turn. And whenever a creature with a power of 4 or greater attacks me, its controller loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. So, little stacksy piece there.
Okay, yeah, a little bit.
That's nice.
And
I like that.
I will pass the turn.
Alright, I am going to untap, upkeep, draw, trigger my rad, I'll mill 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lose 4 life and take away 4 rad counters.
Mothman is slowly dying.
Let's see. Do I want to cast the Rad Roach again? That is what I'm thinking about. But I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to tap 4 for Guardian Project.
Oh.
Okay.
Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. Let's keep the drawing flowing, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll cast a Tireless Tracker.
Okay.
This is a 3-mana 3/2 with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1/+1 counter on Tireless Tracker. That's going to trigger Guardian Project to have me draw a card. Alright. I am also going to play Mortuary Mire as a land. This is going to trigger to put a creature from my graveyard to my hand. It's also going to trigger Tireless Tracker and add a clue token.
Clue.
Clue.
Clues, you say? Where are all the detectives at?
Alright, here's my clue.
Nick Valentine got mailed earlier.
Yeah.
And then this says put a creature from your graveyard on top of your library, not in your hand. So since I milled my fine creatures, I'm going to get to choose one to put on top. I am going to put Screeching Scorch Beast on top. It's a 6-mana 5/5 flying menace. Whenever this attacks, each player gets 2 rad counters. Cool. Each player. Whenever one or more non-land cards are milled, you may create that many 2/2 black zombie mutant creature tokens. Do this only once each turn. That's going to go right on top of my library. I like that.
Not scary at all.
Not scary at all. Not scary at all.
No.
I'm going to pass the turn.
Alright. So, untap. Upkeep. Draw.
And now, beginning of the main phase, I will mill 1. It is a Mystic Forge. I will lose 1 life and take away this rad counter. And let's see what we can do here. So, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to tap for 1 with the machine. 2 in a blue, sorcery, draw cards equal to the highest mana value among artifacts I control. And that will be my Panharmonicon.
Nice.
So I will draw 4.
That's really good.
3,
4 on the floor.
4. Okay. I will play Temple of Epiphany. So is it tap land? And let's see. I'm going to play.
Let's let you scry one.
It does let me scry 1, that's true. I will scry. I will keep that there. And I will then... That's really funny. I'm going to play... Ooh, that's right. 4. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Mechanized Production. Mechanized Production is 2 in a blue and enchant artifact you control. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that is a copy of enchanted artifact. Then, if you control 8 or more artifacts with the same name as one another, you may win the game. And I'm going to put on my Panharmonicon.
Seems good. Don't care for this.
Seems a little good. Seems a little good.
Read the last line again.
If I control 8 or more artifacts with the same name as one another, I may win the game.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, girl.
I will pass the turn.
I like how you said win the game in like a lower voice. If I made more tokens, I will.
I'll just win the game.
If you have 8 Panharmonicons, you're
probably already winning.
Done well. Yeah.
We are going to mill some more cards, more brown, and a mountain. So I will lose 1 more life and lose a rad counter. There we go. And then I will draw for turn. I'm going to play this Cinderblade, which enters the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 basics, which I do, 2 or more. I don't like this double Panharmonicon thing going on over there.
Well, I only have 1.
Just 1.
And then 2, and then 3.
That's
Wild.
strange that you'll bring that up.
Kind of terrifying. No. I'm going to tap my Jugtown for 1 colorless and 1 white. I'm going to tap this for white. I'm going to play all the glitters. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment I control. I'm going to put that on Mr. Gutsy. And Mr. Gutsy, he likes it when I put out ores and equipment, so he's going to get a +1/+1 counter. Bloop. And then I'm going to use that one colorless that's floating, and I'm going to play a Bloodforged Battle Axe.
Oh wow.
Speaking of clone items.
Yeah.
I don't like that you're cloning
left out.
Let's clone my things.
Yeah.
Don't
Get
like it
rid
when
of
you
those.
do it, but I like it when I do it. We're going to tap my Forest to tap this Mossfire Valley to equip my Bloodforged Battle Axe. And also I will get a +1/+1 counter on Mr. Gutsy. Mr. Gutsy. He's a big little guy.
Big little guy.
Also very esteemed.
Yes, he's so
So
fancy.
fancy.
Sir Gutsington.
Well, Pharaoh, I think I'm going to come at you. with
What
Mr.
would buy would you?
Gutsy.
No.
So Mr. Gutsy currently is, I don't know, he's got a lot of stuff
Time to
going
count.
on here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Time to
4,
count.
5, 6, 7. So he's getting +7/+7 from the all the glitters. He's got 1, 2, 3 on there from there. So 9, 10, 11, 12. He is a 14-0 right now.
14 what?
14.
Or 14, sorry, not 14-0. 14-12.
Oh.
14-12.
12 on the ground.
Yes, with Vigilance.
Only a 14-12.
Yes.
Easy. Easy.
I'm gonna risk it. I'll take 14.
Okay. And then I will create a second Bloodforged Battle Axe.
I regret all of this. I would like to not take 14.
Now it's a 15-13.
Yep.
There, we'll make a copy.
Well, 6. Well, yeah, because it gets an extra 1/1 counter.
Because of the all the glitters comes
Yeah.
next
Oh.
artifact.
Plus the gutsy.
Plus
Or is
the
it
gutsy.
cast? Is it cast?
It's cast.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't get one for the cast.
Oh man, that would be so great.
ETB?
I will not attach this Bloodforged Battle Axe. It'll just hang out, and then I will pass my turn. I've done enough damage for the turn.
What are you holding up?
You've done a distinct amount of damage
Actually-
over 10 this game.
There's
Yeah.
only 3.
You attacked me for 8, you attacked me for 10, you
Yeah,
attacked me for
it's
14.
Not
There's some
bad.
stuff going on.
And the only damage that has been done to you is through RAD count.
You're welcome.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing this again. We're going up to level 3 on the Voter's Dilemma.
I
Before.
don't think this is much of a dilemma now.
No, I think we all are in pretty clear agreement that someone needs to be president of the graveyard here, and I will do a countdown on 3. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Gutsy. Oh, interesting. Not Mr. Gutsy, but
I'll choose my own, Mr.
I knew
Gutsy.
that
I don't
was-
want to be left out.
But Mr. Gutsy bites the dusty, and here we go.
Also, this is on the stack.
Now, Rad,
And
hit
I will-
on the stack.
And I'm going to create some junk.
That is what is that? Wear and tear.
Ooh, that's a nice card.
Ruinous ultimatum.
Ooh.
And a swamp. So
Dodge
I
that one.
Yeah, dodge that bullet.
lose 2. And I think it's time to hail Caesar. Hail Kaiser. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play Caesar, Legion's Emperor. So, this is a 4/4 human soldier. Whenever I attack, I can sacrifice another creature. If I do, choose 2. I can create 2 1/1 red and white soldier creature tokens that are with haste that are tapped and attacking. I can draw a card, lose 1 life, or Caesar can deal damage equal to the number of creature tokens I control the target opponent. So, fun little thing
Whenever you
there.
attack or whenever it attacks?
Whenever I attack,
Oh,
so it doesn't even
that's
have to
very
be
good.
Caesar, it could just be any creature I want to get rolling here. And as much as do I want to sacrifice this child? This little child?
What would
Yes,
I
I do!
Yeah.
I do! Goodbye,
Wow,
child.
he likes children's
You're
sacrifice.
dead. You know, put that in the bio or in the description. Yogg known child killer. All right, who do I send these at? I think I'll just send them at.
If you attack me, you get 2 red counters.
Yeah, you're right. Kuro, you got 2 1/1s coming at you.
I'll block one of them.
And I guess I have to do the second ability as well. I think I'll just draw and lose a life. And so I lose one of my critters there. I draw. Lose life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. I'm gonna get 1 mana. I'm gonna throw something to the grave here. Let's throw.
I like that at some point in the game, rad counters just become, oh crap, I really can't have more of these.
Eddie in the grave.
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
Yeah.
I trigger my radiation, mill a card. It is Inexorable Tide.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
Can I draw that card instead? I lose a life and I remove a rad counter. Alright, now what am I going to do? There's only one thing to do. I'm going to play an island, trigger Talos Tracker to get a clue token. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to cast Screeching Scorch Beast that you all knew that I had on top.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Just forget about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything yet. Trigger Guardian Project to draw a card.
What's the Scorch Beast do?
It's a 5/5 flying menace. Whenever this attacks, each player gets 2 rad counters. Whenever one or more non-land cards are milled, you may create that many 2/2 black zombie mutant creature tokens. Do this only once each turn. I will draw my card off Guardian Project. I am also going to pay 3 mana. Guess who's back? Into the Infesting Rad Roach.
Yeah.
Let's go.
MVP.
All right, now the Infesting Rad Roach is back. I can pass my turn.
All right. Cool. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
No radiation for like the first time this game.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So on my upkeep, I made a copy of Panharmonicon, and then I drew, and then I cast Red Death Shipwrecker, which is an It 1/3 legendary creature crab mutant. Has Alluring Eyes, which is tap, go target creature an opponent controls. That player draws a card, and I may add red to my mana pool. That's awesome. Okay, so then I am going to cast. I'm going to tap Treasure Vault and Arcane Signet for Loyal Apprentice. At the beginning of my combat step, on my turn, if I control my commander, which I do, I'll make a 1/1 Thopter. And it has haste until end of turn, and I believe I oh wait, no.
Yeah, you just get it, right?
I just get it. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Cool.
And it's a 2 mana card.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Alright, I will go to combat. I will make 1 Thopter, Buzz, and I will not swing because that sounds scary.
Look at me so you can get a rad counter.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. And then main phase 2, we're gonna do something a little spicy here. So
After the last turn is spicier? You think we can spicy again?
Spicier.
You can't be spicy 2 turns in a row.
3 and
That's it. Don't have any more mana.
4, sadly. I will cast Robo-Brain Warmind, which is 3 in a blue, artifact creature robot. When Robo-Brain Warmind enters its power is equal to the number of cards in my hand, which is 2, so it's a 2/5 currently. And when it enters the battlefield, I gain an amount of energy equal to the number of artifact creatures I control. And when it attacks, I can pay 3 if I do draw a card. So I will gain 1, 2. I'll just gain 2, but I gain 2 twice because of Panharmonicon. Because there's 2 Panharmonicons actually. So I'll gain 2, 2, and 2. So I'll gain 6.
Oh.
Right off the bat. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool, I would say. Pass the turn from there.
Unlucky. Just a little past turn.
Just a little bit of a pass turn. It's fine. It's fine.
Tap. And then I will mill a card from my radiation. Brotherhood Outcast, so I will lose a life. And I will lose a rad counter. Woohoo! We'll get rid of all that radiation.
And you milled a non-land card?
Yes.
I make a 2/2.
No.
Zombie.
We'll draw for turn.
Zombie mutant. That zombie has hair.
Good genes.
Good genes. Good genes.
Some mutant genes.
Excellent mutant genes you have there. I'm going to tap this for a white, and then tap this for colorless, And then we'll tap this Mossfire Valley, and we will then tap. Make sure I leave certain things. We're gonna play Dog Meat. Edward Royal, he's back.
Back again.
Back again.
Can I build some more cards?
Yes, you can.
You sure can.
Silver Shroud costume. That's a forest. A cast Hand of Vengeance. A strong back. And a Ballast Collar.
Basilisk color?
Oh,
Yes,
I
that's-
don't actually get to make a little more zombies because that triggers only once
A turn, yeah.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never brought up how you killed a dog before.
Yeah. You monster.
You monster.
You monster. You sacrificed a child.
I sacrificed a child. You monster. Literal child. Yeah, I did sacrifice a literal child.
No remorse.
No remorse, too.
He said he'd do it again.
I would.
If I have to do this, this is what's happening. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, and 3. And oh yeah, I gotta bring back something. So we're gonna bring back Strong Back, which is an enchantment. And then we're gonna cast Strong
Oops.
Back.
Oh yeah, I gotta bring something here.
Yeah, I gotta
Bringing strong back.
Yes. Let's bring Strong Back. Bring in Strong.
I was trying to make a sexy back.
I know, yeah.
I didn't know where you were going.
No, we picked it up and we chose
I
to.
chose to ignore that.
Yeah.
That was wise.
Yeah.
When I look at you and cringe, that's a whole other level.
I'm gonna play this new enchantment aura. Enchant creature equipped abilities. You activate that target enchanted creature costs 3 less to activate. Aura spells you cast that target enchanted creature costs 3 less to cast. An enchanted creature has +2/+2 for each aura and equipment attached to it. I'm gonna attach it to Super Mutant Scavenger.
Super.
So now he's super strong. He's carrying around this little dumpster full of stuff. He's got +2/+2 now, so I think I'm tapped out and I'm scared of everything that's happening. So
No.
I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Excellent.
What's there to be scared of? All the things for you.
A new panorama every turn, and when you get to a certain amount of them, you win the game.
Huh? No, that's not what that
Just
card
forget about that card.
does. That's not what that card does.
Radiation trigger. That is a Hour of Reckoning. There's my other board.
That's
right.
not an Hour Reckoning. It's a non-land
It's
card.
a non. You're right.
It triggers Screeching Scorch Beast.
How
Oh,
foolish
it triggers me too, actually. So
Make a zombie mutant.
You'd think I'd know by now.
I guess I could have just equipped all this stuff. I could read my cards.
all of it.
Well, equipped abilities to activate the target enchanted creature cost 3 less to activate.
Oh, wow. It
So
just says that?
$3.99.
Yeah, so I could have just put those Bloodford battle
You
axes.
can just do that if you
Do
want.
you want to just do that?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Alright, we'll do a little bit of a.
I'm not.
You know what? We'll put this formal wear. Now he's tank.
Oh, you know what? Let's just put everything on.
Yeah, I know.
Let's
It's like,
do
look how fancy I am.
He's like, "That's not good."
2 for a Talisman of Indulgence. 4 for a Pitiless Plunderer.
That's a good one.
Which is a 1/4 whenever another creature I control dies, I create a treasure token.
Wait, printed pitiless plunder.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Wow.
Hey. These precons are fire.
Yeah.
Fired. We will attack with a soldier. It doesn't really matter where they're attacking, just because they declare
Attack me
attack.
so we can attack me then. So
Yeah,
we
no,
can
it
get
does
radiation.
matter a little
If
bit.
they die, I get a treasure token.
Would you like to be rad?
Let's see, where will I send these
Not even
to?
paying you any mind.
Not
Yeah,
even.
shouldn't.
I'm not even paying you any mind. I guess they're gonna die. I think, aren't they? There's just a big old pile of stuff everywhere. That's okay. We'll send them at you tomorrow.
Okay.
I do have a secondary trigger here.
I've never wanted to be attacked so badly.
Just attack me.
Black counter. Let's draw a card and lose a life. The ability. Okay. So you have 2, 1/1.
I will block with my 13.
All right.
I will take 1.
We'll take 1. All right.
Do you have one you command?
Oh yeah, I can block with my dog.
Okay. All right.
Don't want him to get
That gives me
hurt.
2
Don't worry
more.
about it.
That gives me 2 more treasures. I hope you know.
Enjoy.
So I have 3 treasures. I haven't played a land for turn, so I will. I will play a mountain. Now, we're back in business.
I'm gonna tap.
Business.
Business. Tap 4 for.
Is that how cards are sound?
That's Caesar's accent.
Yes, exactly. White glove, voila! Which will make me 2 more 1/1 critters.
What is that?
It was a hold on. It is
I'm
a
gonna turn the subtitles on this game.
white glove gourmand enters the battlefield. Create 2 human soldier tokens, and then at the beginning of my end step, if another human died under my control this turn, create a food token. So 2 more soldiers ready and roaring to get ripping, and then we'll go to end of turn. I had humans die, and I'll make a food.
Is the lore of that character some sort of
Cannibal?
Yeah.
It is a straight up cannibal.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's where the sacrifice of humans into
I
food. Yeah.
picked up on that one. Good job, Wizards.
This deck.
Let's just read into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Kill kids, participated in cannibalism. It's just like.
It's a very on point deck.
Right, exactly.
Just your bucket list.
Just working
your way through.
Your turn.
All right. Let's go ahead and play a Hinterland Harbor. If I control an island or a forest, it comes in untapped. That's for green and blue. And then I think I'm going to do something really, really cool. Like, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I tap all my mana.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll cast Rampaging Yawgwai for X equals 7.
What is that?
What do?
This is a 3 green mana and X for a 2/2 bear mutant. Vigilance Trample. Rampaging Yawgwai enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When Rampaging Yawgwai enters the battlefield, destroy any number of target artifact and or enchantments with total mana value X or less. I don't think I've ever seen a creature like this before.
I see.
Trigger Guardian Project to draw a card?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, feel free.
Any number of artifacts and or enchantments with total mana value X or less.
So it's
Total mana value though. Total.
Okay.
Total mana.
So unfortunately I can't kill 2 Panharmonicons.
Yes, you can. One of them has a 0.
I'm going to kill the Panharmonicon
full copy.
with the enchantment on it. That's what I'm going to target.
Coward.
And I'm I don't regret that at all. I'm also going to target your Thopter. I'm also going to target total mana value. I can kill all the treasures and all the foods and all those.
Yes.
Oh.
Junk.
I'll kill all your artifact tokens if you have any, all your artifact tokens if you have any, all of your artifact tokens if you have any. How much mana value is that so far? Just 4?
Just 4 stuff.
So I have 3 more mana value worth of stuff. I'll kill your battle axe.
My bad.
It'll come back out of the graveyard. That's true.
That is true. Not super worried about it.
Have I drawn a card? I have not drawn a card of Guardian Project yet, so I'll draw a card. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Now we are going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
You have no more flyers yet, do you?
Correct.
No more, do you?
Correct.
That's the plan.
Yes.
Key.
All part of the plan.
Let's go ahead and do some rad counter stuff, shall we?
Yeah. I was just so happy that they were gone.
You have some cool stuff going on there, so I might just hit you with one of them. But
Yeah.
you also have 10. Oh, you're gonna get your Panharmonicon back.
Yeah.
That means I should get hit for 6?
Both of you.
Oh my god.
When this attacks, each player gets 2 rad counters.
Okay.
Oh lord. What are you doing?
You Ray?
Whenever one or more. Oh yeah, and then it does the mill thing. Got
So
it.
5, 6,
Flying
7.
menace and flying.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I am going to humbly pass my turn.
Oh, humbly.
Humbly.
Humbly,
With
alright.
respect.
Well, I'm going to spend 5 of these and get back, I guess, my Panharmonicon. Because...
I guess.
I mean, I suppose, if I
Yeah.
must.
Seems to be a lot of recursion in all these decks.
There are, yeah.
A lot of recursion. I'll get back to Panharmonicon. Yeah, that's cool.
Neat.
Alright. Yikes. Alright, untap, upkeep. I will draw, and then I will mill 2. That's a land, and lightning greave, so I'll lose 1.
and lose 1 rad.
Trigger Scorch Beast to make a mutant.
Getting scary over there again.
Don't worry about it.
It's getting.
Oh, you also get 2 more from this. Oh, so you have to mill 2 more.
Okay, so I will have 3. Let me mill 2 more. Nuka-Cola machine and Sentry Bot will be milled.
Do lose 2 more life.
But you go back down to 1 rad.
Yeah.
That is true.
Go. Okay. Well,
Uh-oh.
yeah. Cool.
I like it.
Yeah. Alright. Terramorphic Expanse. So that's neat. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 to equip the T45 power armor to Warbrain Warmind. So critical creature gets +3/+3 and doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Coolio. And then I will pay blue. I'm gonna go to combat, actually. I'm gonna go to combat, I'm gonna make a Thopter. And I will not attack, shockingly enough. And then I'm gonna pay blue, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, improvise. Haha.
Ooh.
I'm gonna play Synth Infiltrator.
Oh.
So 3 blue. Artifact creature Synth 0/0 with improvise. So I can tap my artifacts in order to make it cost less. So actually that was a very silly way to play that. I'll tap those 2. I may have Synth Infiltrator into the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it's an Synth artifact creature in addition to its other types.
Nice.
I think I need flying blockers. So I think I'm going to make mine a copy of the Screeching.
Oh, you're gonna give us more rad counters?
It's
Please do
That's
that.
each player.
Yes, it gives you rad counters too.
Don't want to do that, but I literally need flyers. So yeah. Oh.
You
no.
can make Thopters, right?
No, it's gonna be a copy of the Roarbarian Warmind.
Isn't that makes a Thopter?
What?
No, I thought something made a Thopter.
that was Loyal Apprentice. I'm gonna make a copy of the Robobrain Warmind. So 1, 2, 3 artifact creatures. So I'll gain 3 energy, which will be 3 energy, which will be 3 energy. So I'll gain 9 energy.
Oh.
I don't think that's enough.
It's not. And then I will simply pay 3 mana for Camp. 3 artifact foundation, fortification. When fortified land is tapped for mana, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. If that creature shares a color with the mana that land produced, create a junk token. And I can pay 3 to fortify, which is attached to target land I control, fortify only as a sorcery. So I don't have enough for that now, but it's there. I'm gonna crack this Terramorphic Expanse for an island and then pass the turn.
Let me untap. Go on, mill some cards. Cruising Caravanner and a Soul Ring.
I will make a 2/2 mutant. Now I have 4 mutants. I need to die.
Yeah.
Draw caricature.
Indeed.
Put my
Herm.
Herm.
Let us tap. Jump to town again. We'll make it. Oh no, that doesn't really. And a colorless. I'm gonna play myself a bobblehead. I got an agility bobblehead. I can tap it to make 1 mana of any color, but I can also pay 3 colorless, and up to X target creatures I control gain haste until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn except for creatures with haste, where X is the number of bobbleheads I control. So, I think. I don't know which one of you is more of a problem right now.
Correct.
Yes, correct. You are correct about this. I'm going to tap my Mouse Fire with my Plains, and we'll just tap this Forest over here. We're going to tap my Agility Bobblehead, and we're going to make Super Mutant unblockable.
Oh.
Super Mutant is currently 9, 11, 11 right now.
Light 11, 11.
Yes. Oh, I don't have any rad counters, but I did lose 2 life. James, I'm gonna come at you with Super Mutant.
Oh.
For 11.
I can't block it, right?
Nope. And it's got the Vigilance as well, so it's not tapping. And
How much life was I at?
You're 15.
Okay.
excellent.
Excellent.
Maybe your own rad counters will kill you.
That is true. That is true. Maybe they will kill me.
I shall then pass my turn, and I will create a junk token.
Curious. Curiouser and curious.
That bobblehead's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is really
Can
cool.
you just make something unblockable?
Yeah, it gives it haste and makes it unblockable.
And it's also up to X target creatures equals the bobbleheads.
Right,
you
we're
control.
missing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
2.
only one. You only have 1 bobblehead.
Passion to Orator, that's 2.
I make.
I hope you should have.
I trigger
Yeah.
my Screeching Scorch Beast to make a mutant.
The beast is unleashed.
Stop.
Okay. That's
That's pretty bad.
I think I could probably
Everything is rad.
do some things. Let's tap 1, 2,
I'm in
3,
danger.
4, 5, 6,
I did
7.
not know she was going to hit me with the unblockable.
We're tapping out for 7. We're gonna play Secure the Wastes,
Ooh.
which lets me create X 1/1 white warrior creature tokens, where X is 6.
That's on main phase, eh?
On main phase.
I don't like that. That's happening on main phase.
The Convoke shenanigans coming?
You know how I do.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Do I have one of these things?
Convoke your whole forest.
There we are. Warriors.
I want to be gone for this world.
Rat it out.
You rat it out. We'll go to combat. I will attack with 1 of the soldiers. Yeah, we'll attack with 1 of the soldiers, and we'll sacrifice it. We'll say we attack tomorrow.
Okay.
That doesn't really matter.
Well, you know, if you give us all 2 rad counters and attack Jane, it might literally kill Jane. It'll be really
I don't
funny.
know if I'm the problem anymore. I'm at 4 life.
No, but it's funny if you got your rad counters.
That
would be a
would be
flavor.
kind of fun.
That'd be really funny.
Win and fail at the same time.
Yeah. So is that what you're gonna do, y'all?
It's not what I'm going to do.
Sad.
Unfortunately. So we sacrifice a soldier. We go down to 1 soldier. We can creature a die, and then I get 2 Caesar triggers. We will create 2 more soldiers. Just say that that's signified with these ones that are tapped and attacking. And then we will do Caesar's 3rd ability, which Caesar will deal damage equal to the number of creature tokens I control to target opponent.
Oh, that's what it was.
Shit.
Oh, that's why it was the main phase.
Right. Yep.
Nice.
So I'm think I'm gonna send a nice hot 9 damage rocking your way in the air, or but via Caesar's will.
It's just floating about.
We'll have these 2 tapped and attacking creatures coming at you, Kirk.
I'm dead.
They will die. I will create 2 more treasures.
Also, you're supposed to have 2 red counters from the struggle. That purity.
And then I become the problem.
I'm dead.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't expect the unblockable to happen.
No, I don't think any of us did. I don't think any of us did. No.
I didn't either because I drew that.
Yeah.
off there,
I will pass the turn.
I'm going to bring Mystic Forge from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped with my commander. I'll pay 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah, untap.
Did you get your red?
Oh yeah, the rat's still there.
Rad is still.
You live on. I may be dead, but I have a long-lasting effect on the game. Everyone.
You're still affecting things.
All right, untap, upkeep,
Not forgotten.
draw. Use this. Oh, mill one card. Okay. Look at the top card. Nah, that's bad. I'm going to pay you on life to exile. Oh, and also upkeep. Beginning my upkeep, I'm going to pay an energy to give Brain Warmind a lifelink counter.
Lifelink.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know how.
Should be one of those little lifelink counter. So the Brain is currently a 4/5. Cool. Love that for me. For me so much. I'm going to pay one and exile the top card. Let me get rid of Vault 1/1/2. That is so sad. Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's go to combat.
I'm scared.
You have the bazooka.
You're right. I do have a literal bazooka. Yes.
It'll be fine. Let's go to combat. I am going to swing Synth Infiltrator, which is a copy of Brain, at Amara. It's just currently a 1/5. And then Brain Warmind is going to swing at Yogg. It is currently a 4/5.
4/5 with lifelink.
Yeah, with lifelink. I'm going to pay 3 on both of these to draw a card.
Okay.
We'll slide hand
Yeah.
Where are the other effects? Does it do anything on attack?
No, it was the pay 3 draw a card, so it's just the one.
I will block with my super beam.
Yeah, that's fair. That's eliminated.
I will block with my 1/1 human soldier.
Okay.
No champion.
Correct. But I will gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now.
6, nice. And I will get a treasure token for my plunderer.
Plunderer. And I also get another Toppy. In combat. Alright.
Toppy.
You heard me.
I chose to ignore that.
Toppy.
Alright, so now that I have cards in hand, I'm going to... Oh, hey, look, it's... Yeah, cool. I'm going to play Glimmer of Genius.
Oh.
Remember that card?
I do remember that card.
Way back when.
What do?
Glimmer of Genius is a 3 in a blue instant. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards, and I get 2 energy counters.
Oh, okay.
Scry 2. No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm gonna put both of those to the bottom.
Get him out of here.
Gonna draw 2. Gonna peek at the top. Cool. Coolio. I'm going to play this island. I'm going to tap it and cast this Wayfarer's Bauble off the top. I'm going to gain an energy. Sure. Or now they're trying to make me do wacky stuff. Wacky.
You've never had a turn that hasn't been wacky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Expert Level Safe off the top of the deck. So Expert Level Safe, 2-mana artifact that says, when Expert Level Safe enters the battlefield, exile the top 2 cards of your library face down. Pay 1 and tap it. You and target opponent each secretly choose 1, 2, or 3. Then those choices are revealed. If they match, sacrifice Expert Level Safe, put all cards exiled with it into their owner's hands. Otherwise, exile the top card of your library face down. I don't. I don't think I like this card, and I don't understand it.
The loot grows? I don't know.
So
I don't know what that does.
I will exile the. I can look at any time though.
Mm-hmm.
At the top card. Cool. I guess I will exile the top 2 cards face down. Right over here. Okay.
Then you and target player of your choice get to choose a card among those secretly.
No. Me and target opponent each secretly choose 1, 2, or 3. Then those choices are revealed. If they match, I sacrifice the safe and I put those 2 cards into my hand. Otherwise, I just exile another card face down.
Oh, I get
the
it.
safe like grows.
You keep putting
you
things
get
in the
more
safe
yes.
until you get the number right.
Yes.
Oh, so they unlock the code. Oh, I get
This
it.
is
Yeah.
like a game of rock, paper, scissors.
They unlock the
Right,
safe.
except you typically don't want to match up with me, and I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna get in your head.
I guess.
That's kind of cool. It's kind of unlocking the safe, and every time you fail to unlock the safe, you put something else in the safe.
Loot
Ah, I get it now.
Yeah, now we're thinking with portals. I gain another energy. Top card.
And
Cast.
is that a ETB?
What? The expert level save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get like a bunch
Oh no,
of-
sorry. The energy is casting off my commander. Oh no!
You see what I mean?
I'm gonna exile the top.
You exile a ton of cards.
Panharmonica. This is the ETB.
Oh!
So I'll exile the top 6 cards of my deck.
That might have been my downfall, but I want to keep the game honest here. You know?
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
It's just a hot 6
There is
cards going flowing into your hand.
way to get rid of Kaisar over there, is there? Amara, there might be a removal spell in these 6 exiled cards. Think we can do it?
Please secretly choose the number I want you
I will
to
tap and tap this expert level safe. Amara, I plan, just hypothetically, on doing 2.
Is that allowed?
Absolutely, it's allowed.
It doesn't say.
Now we're going to secretly take a die and reveal, or and choose a number.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
A 2.
We did it!
Wow, yes.
Our expert level save.
Collusion.
This will be sacrificed, and I will put these 6 cards into my hand.
We used our safe cracking skills together.
We did.
Your pick locking skills.
We did it.
Ridiculous.
We got there. We got there.
Together.
We did it.
Damn.
All right.
Damn this safe. It's unsafe.
Okay, well, with that in mind, I'm going to probably just pass the turn. For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Wish I didn't die.
I'm going
I think I'm okay.
build some
I'm
cracks,
feeling confident.
wild growth,
My britches
and
here.
a rogue's passage. I will lose a life and go down a red counter, and then we will draw for turns. It's not super exciting. We will play this plains. We are actually going to sacrifice the first junk of the game. I'm going to sacrifice this artifact and exile the top card of my library. I can play that card this turn. Let's exile that.
Oh, land.
Yay! Woo! 25 life. Yeah, what are you doing?
What am I doing over here?
You got too much life.
A big old one buckle.
That is true.
You killed me with it.
That is true.
I am going to tap and goad.
That's hilarious.
That is a thing, I guess.
And I'll have a floating red, I guess. Sure.
Guess we'll tap once. You know what? We can actually sack this junk town for some, yeah, let's tap this.
For some junks?
Yeah, for some junks. Junks. We need to tap a lot of junks, but that's fine. We're gonna sack this junk town. I'm gonna create 3 junk tokens.
Sure.
Let's go.
Let's go. Prosper loves junk.
And then we're gonna sack all this junk. We're gonna sack 3 junks. Single combat.
Okay.
I don't know what that does, but it sounds crazy. It's good times. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control and then sacrifices the rest. Players can't cast creatures or planeswalker spells during their next turn. And we have Codsworth, the Handy Helper, which gives my commander Ward 2, and I can also actually taps for 2 white, and I think it's spent on auras and equipment, and then I can also tap and attach an aura or equipment.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. Thank goodness you're all tapped out.
I do have some land.
Told you
Not
it
enough.
again.
Not enough land, though. If only I could do single combat.
So you're going to combat, Mara?
Yes, I'm going to combat.
So before you go to combat, because I have a red floating, then I have 3 mana. I'm going to use those two to Thirst for Knowledge, which is draw 3, then discard 2 unless I discard an artifact card. Draw 3. I'm going to discard Silver Bluff Bridge, which is an artifact land, Julio, and then you may proceed.
Okay, I am going to tap my bobblehead, and then I'm going to attack you with my super mutant.
Okay, so now I was tapped out actually. Yeah. I'm going to tap down my creatures, 4 of them, just 4, to, let's just say that this one is tapped, to Lethal Scheme, which destroys, and then I will connive 4 times on each of those creatures. So,
Sad on the super mutant. We were
It didn't hurt
really
anybody.
hoping. We were hoping that kind of hit.
drop a black market, that was for the Plunderer, put one counter.
It was unblockable too.
Draw for Caesar.
I will make a junk token, though.
Yeah.
Assemble the Legion, that's for Caesar. Draw a card. Discard Thrill, Kill, Discipline for the White Glove, and then 1 final, which is Canyon Slaw. I'm discarding that. No 1/1 counter for the Warrior.
Okay.
And then I shall pass my turn.
Okay. Go to untap. We have 6 soldiers. Okay. Alright, so now we have some scary things happening here.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I think I gotta do it this way. Alright, we'll tap 3. Now, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's how we'll do it. Tap 3 for. Make sure I have black here. Do this. We got black. So black, red, white, and then 1 colorless for Fervent Charge. So whenever a creature I control attacks, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3 and play Craig Boom. No back card. It's a 3/3 reach lifelink over my dead body. Whenever I attack with 2 or more creatures, put 2 quest counters on Craig Boom, no back card, and I do, it deals damage equal to the number of quest counters on it to 1 target creature, unless that creature's controller has them deal that much damage to them.
Cool.
How are we feeling?
Great.
Grand?
Not super great.
Okay. So,
You going to combat?
we're going to combat. I'm declaring transfer to combat here.
I will Swords Kaisar.
Very well. Kaisar is going to be put back to the main zone.
Exile, gain life equal to its power.
5. Okay. 5. Alright, on combat. Mara, let's send. You just have 1 creature?
Yep, I just got a 3/3.
Okay, I gotta get through at least
Well, 5 would go
5.
through. And I have
1, 2,
4 blockers.
4. 5. It's 5 there. And then send. So that's if you block the bigger one, 5/5. That would be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2 warriors will come at you.
Ooh, that was enough to kill me.
2 warriors. So
Not 3 warriors?
no, just need 2.
Because they're +2/+2. And then that's gonna be +2/+2.
Yeah, +2/+2. And it's for Kuro. How many creatures do you have?
4. 4 blockers.
4 blockers.
4 blockers.
And what are they?
1/1, 1/1, 2/3, and a 2/1.
I will attack you with the other 4. So you have 4 coming at you. We get a boon trigger. So Boon's gonna get 2 1/1 counters, or 2 quest counters. I'm gonna do that with something else here. 2 quest counters, and gonna deal 2 damage to one of your.
Oh! Is that what he does?
What do you have? A 2/2?
He does it when you attack. He's not when he attacks?
On whenever I attack with 2 or more creatures.
Oh, that's so good!
So do you have a 2/2 or a 1/1 over there?
Yeah. Either any of Thopters or my Loyal Apprentice.
Let's do the apprentice.
Okay.
So you have 4 3/3s coming at you.
Okay.
And you have the 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. That should do.
I will block one of those human soldiers. So
Okay.
one of them dies.
One of them will die.
Good job, Pete. But that is the end of me.
I will make a treasure on that death.
I will block 2 of them. So I will take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll take 6.
You will take 6. No deaths on my end.
Okay.
And then go to second main.
Yeah.
For 3 mana, I will play Overseer of Vault 76, which is a 3/3. Whenever Overseer of Vault 76 or another creature with a power of 3 or less enters the battlefield under my control, put a quest counter on Overseer. And then at the beginning of combat on my turn, I can remove 3 quest counters from among permanents I control. I do put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. They gain vigilance until my turn.
Okay, cool. Cool.
That is my turn.
All right.
Oh, you got to untap.
I did.
Okay.
I do make a food.
You do. All right. Tapped. All right. Upkeep. I'm going to choose to put a trample counter on Grobro, Brain Librarian. And I'm going to. The RAD counter is still here, so I'll mill Wake the Past. So I'll lose a life and get rid of that RAD counter finally. Cool. And Druid return. I will play Helios 1. Here's my top deck here.
Mystic 4 has been putting in work for you.
Hey, a little bit.
That card was gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna play off the top of the deck Brotherhood Vertibird, which is the funniest thing I've said all day. And Brotherhood Vertibird, 3 mana artifact vehicle. Power and toughness are power is equal to the number of artifacts I control. And it has a crew 2, and I can pay pay 2 to crew it. Tap this instead. In case I want something spicy with my treasure ball here. Cool. Oh, that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's an 11. That's an 11-4.
Ooh.
That's an 11-4. That's pretty spicy.
You multiply that by 3, you might be able to kill him.
Yeah. God, I wish this just gave lifelink instead. Ooh. Oh?
Ah.
Alright. We're jamming. I played an artifact. I got a treasure.
What is this card? Right, I know what that card is. I knew it the whole time. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pay 5 for Sentinel Sierra Leone's. 5 mana 4/4 legendary creature human knight with haste. As long as an artifact entered the battlefield under my control this turn, creatures I control get +2/+2. And Battalion. Whenever Sierra Leone and at least 2 other creatures attack, Sentinel Sierra Leone deals damage equal to the number of artifacts I control the target player.
Oh!
We're getting very close to maybe triplifying that damage.
Hot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not a lot of mana to put into it anymore, but still. Next. No, that's just on. That on attack.
That's on attack.
So next.
She has haste.
Next turn, I'm for sure done.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I have 4 mana. 4 mana. She was not an artifact. I could get to 4 treasures, and if I got to 4 treasures, I could put another artifact into play that will do, I don't even know. But, I'm gonna goad that one.
Craig Boom!
And I get a red floating, so that's cool. Okay. Can I do anything with that? I could.
Goes and as well.
I'm going to spend that 1 mana to Ash Barrens. I'm going to basic land cycle. Search for...
Changing the top card of that deck, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the top card costs 4. I'll just get this mountain. Alright. Deck, don't fail me now. I need a real cheat. I need a 2 mana artifact. Please.
Heater. Real heater off the top.
Please. 2 mana artifact. That's all I need. That's all I need. Or even 1 mana one.
Yes, holy.
It's not that at all. Exile the top card, lose a life. Oh.
Oh. Really?
Oh. Oh, that works. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, cool.
Do it.
Neat. I'm going to play Synth Eradicator. So 2 in a red artifact creature with haste. Whenever Synth Eradicator attacks, exile the top card of my library. I may get 2 energy. If I don't, I may play that card this turn, as if. I can tap it and pay 3 energy to deal 3 damage to any target. That's cool as heck. That is 1 artifact cast. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool.
It's Madison Lee ETBs that are giving you those triggers, right?
No, it's cast triggers. When I cast an artifact spell, I can gain an energy.
So it's not Panharmonic and stuff.
Yeah. We'll do that just in case. No?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
For a second.
Swing attacks.
You should be handled.
Swing.
Did you play the Vertibird today, this turn?
Oh, it doesn't have. Oh, you're right. I did. It doesn't have haste.
No
yeah.
Hastings.
I can give it haste. 4, 5, 6. 6 cards in my hand now. That is a problem. That's a bigger problem than before, actually. I think you have a yellow. I will still try my best, I guess.
Always try your best.
2,
All you can do.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah? Damn, that's 13 in there. Jesus Christ. Jesus. 13, 14, 15? That's just like worth the damage. It's worth 6? I will tap
the Synth Infiltrator to crew the Vertibird. I will pay 1 energy on Madison Lee to give target creature +1/0 trample and haste until end of turn.
Cool.
And then I will swing these fine goobers at you.
Fine goobers. All right, what are they?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a 9. I'll draw a card. I'll pay 3 energy to draw a card. I have a 10. I have a 10/5 at you with Trample Lifelink.
Okay.
I have a 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 12. Did I count that right? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My artifact lands are in here. Okay. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have a 13, 14, 15. I have a 15, 6 flying at you.
Okay.
A 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A 12, 5 trample lifelink at you, and a 6, 6 battalion who will deal 10 damage equal to the number of artifacts I control, which, as we counted before, and I definitely didn't forget that number, is 13.
Automatically take 13.
Yes, you automatically take 13. Alright, so yeah, I think that might be enough.
Just don't have enough to block, so good game.
Whew, alright, let's go.
Good game, man.
Yeah.
The next week.
Yeah,
The
this was
The next week.
awesome.
Wow, what an amazing game that was. We had Dr. Madison Lee plays over here, Double Panharmonicon giving me extra energy counters to bring back even more artifacts back from the graveyard to get even more energy. That was just like, oh, so freaking fun. Then you've got Dogmeat over here. This kind of like weird Naya self-mill ability seems a little out of place, but once you realize the dog just wants to retrieve things from the junk for you so that you can get even more powerful, surprise your foes by getting all the auras that they just got rid of back from the graveyard, it ended up being pretty powerful and led to some explosive plays. And then of course you have Yogg on Kaisar. Like that deck, it wasn't very powerful at the beginning, but it slowly worked its way up there to all of a sudden, I was just dead on an attack trigger. If any attacks went towards me instead of towards other players who were a little bit more of a threat than I was at the time, I definitely would have been out of that game. But the real MVP was that one chain on Mothman. Oh my gosh. Those RAD counters were amazing. Milling us and then making us lose life for every non-land card, it was like, I mean, sure, we have 100 cards, but we only have 40 life. We're eventually going to die, and honestly, it was the one consistent source of damage throughout the entire game. Other players like Dogmeat kind of hit with like a 10-10, or Kaisar uses their attack ability to hit for like 20. But the RAD counters was the only thing that consistently dealt damage throughout the game. I want to give another huge thanks to UltraPro for allowing us to use their playmats early for this gameplay, and a huge thanks to my fellow Vault Dwellers, Yawgmoth, Amara, That One James, and of course myself, and then a huge appreciative shout out to our Vault Techs, Cop for the ending interviews, as well as Gunner who ran production. Click over here if you're looking for more random videos on the channel, and if you're still on the fence about which commander deck you should get, click over here where Cop does a couple exit interviews of each of the players. And if you're looking for more commander gameplay, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below.